Well, hello there, y'all. Thanks for stopping in. Today I'm going to show you how to make some UV resin earrings. So come on in, sit a spell, and warm your feet by the fire, because it sure is cold outside. I really don't talk like that. Hey there, folks. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you how to make some UV resin earrings out of wire and, of course, UV resin in the shape of cute little wings. So come on with me and I'll tell you what you need to get ready to get started. So you can either watch or follow along. Let's get going. Things you'll need to get started on this project are some kind of UV curing light, UV resin of course, at least 2 different sizes of wire, some pliers, one that can bend and one that can cut, something to drill a hole with, something to clean up excess UV resin with, something that you can work on such as a slip mat or wax paper, parchment paper, some tape such as painter's tape, masking tape, or double-sided sticky tape, something to make it pretty with like dye, and of course glitter. You need some jump hoops, chains, French hoops, and some charms like crystals and keys or whatever else you have, alcohol, some toothpicks or reusable silicone pokers, some tweezers, and that, my good friends, is all you need to make this. It's not much, huh? So let's get started. Just kidding, you're going to need a pattern. I have mine covered in cling wrap because I couldn't find my packing tape to make some hillbilly laminate. I have double-sided sticky tape on top of this because I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. First off, you'll just take the wire and lay it on top of this sticky tape, which is over your pattern. You don't have to worry about the UV resin sticking to the tape, it'll peel just off. Pick a spot where you want to start at. I'm pointing where I'm starting. And then just proceed to bend the wire around until you get to the other side. Use a large wire for the outside of the wing and small for the inside. Once you get the 2 sides lined up, you're going to take and cut it. And then you'll add some UV resin onto it and put the 2 sides together using the resin to hold it in place. I'm going to use a handheld UV blacklight flashlight to cure mine for no reason, just because I can. From here you can continue to do the pattern on the double-sided sticky tape if you like, or if you don't have any double-sided sticky tape, you can do it on painter's tape or masking tape. Just put the piece that you have on the tape, like so, and then continue to bend your wire on your pattern and transfer it over to the tape. Now this is where we get to use the smaller wire. Just making minor adjustments till it fits the way you want it to. And then just continue that until your pattern is done, like so. Alright, now it's time to add the UV resin to the project. Apply a thin layer because the thinner it is, the better it's going to cure, and the faster it's going to cure. Spread it evenly as you can throughout the piece. Alright, after that, add your glitter if you wish. Then cure your resin for 1 to 3 minutes. After it's cured, add another thin layer over top of the glitter to protect it. and cure again. Okay, that side's done. Now it's time to peel it off and continue to finish the other side. Here we go. Slowly peeling it off. Slowly. Alright, now I'm going to add some resin to this side as well. And also adding a very small drop of color. Remember, try not to get it too dark, because if the light can't go through it, then it will not cure. And that's the same as if you're using a mold too. Just remember that. If the light can't shine through it, then you're going to have a messy. And cure again. Take your rubbing alcohol, and I have a reusable makeup sponge, and wipe down your piece. This helps get rid of any extra stickiness that may be left over. Okay, as you can see, I've got a little bit messy here and have some excess UV resin spilled out on the outside of the wire. I'm going to take my wire snippers here and clip off as much excess as I can before I use the Dremel bit to grind it. And now I'm just using a cheap drill master, same as a Dremel, that I got from Harbor Freight, because you don't always have to have the best, just as long as it works for you. Now watch me try not to grind my fingers off. Wipe off any excess dust and admire your piece. Switch your bits into something that you can drill a hole with and place it on a board for stability. Turn on your Dremel or whatever you're using first, and then proceed to drill in the hole. Now I'm just cleaning up the hole a little bit and making it bigger. Turn off the drill, and there you have it. Your first wing is done. And magically, we have 2 wings done now. It's time to continue with the earring. So I have my chain, my jump rings, charms, crystals, and the French hoops. I'm going to use the one that I already have made as my pattern and guide for the second one. Counting down the chain hoops to where I connected it, so I'll know where to connect the other ones. So I'll have a matchy-matchy earring. Alright, I'm going to show you how to open a jump ring. Make sure the opening split is up the top. Take one set of pliers and hold it firmly in your hand. Then using the other, give it a little twist, open it wide enough that you can put whatever object you want onto the ring. Then to close it, just use your other plier and slide it back into place. lining it up as evenly as you can, trying to leave no gaps in between so nothing will fall off. Another way you can do it is to hold it firmly in your plier. Make sure the space is up at the top once more. And this little nifty ring opener, stick it in the slot, twist, stick it on, and there you have it. End close, just twist the opposite direction. And repeat till your earring is completed.
Alright, and that there's the finished product.
Hey, if y'all made these earrings, I would love to see them. You can tag me on Instagram at MissGuidedMurphy. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section and I'll try to answer you back. Other than that, y'all have a nice night.